Rome, 1999. Roma and Inter, two Italian giants, are locked in a fierce battle at the Stadio Olimpico. The stage is set for drama, but it's not the players who steal the show. It's the man with the whistle, Pierluigi Collina. Suddenly, his whistle pierces the air like a banshee. Ah! And golden boy Francesco Totti lines up for a free kick. 2 free kick attempts, 2 interwall encroachments, and 2 yellow cards later, Francesco Totti finally makes his third and successful free kick attempt. All the while, Inter's protests are silenced by Collina's piercing blue eyes and silent authority. In those moments, he doesn't just control the game, he owns it. Collina was born in Bologna in 1960, and his ascent to the top wasn't easy. He had a childhood dream of playing football. Despite being a center back, he quickly came to the conclusion that professional football wasn't for him. Upon completing a refereeing course at the age of 17, he discovered his real purpose. Collina was noticed right away. He was naturally gifted at managing matches and making difficult decisions. He advanced quickly through the ranks, and he was officiating in Italy's top levels by the middle of his 20s. But the best was yet to come. In 1991, Collina's major break came when he was elevated to officiate Serie A games. Literally, this was the major leagues. Now he was in charge of matches with elite players and fierce rivalries. Collina, nevertheless, wasn't scared. He did well under duress. His notoriety expanded quickly. Coaches and players respected his impartiality and composure. Admirers valued his straightforward approach. Collina joined FIFA in 1995, just 4 years after making his Serie A debut. This implied that he could now officiate at the highest levels of the sport. Of course, those are international contests. And one of Collina's most famous moments came in a 1999 match between Roma and Inter Milan. Francesco Totti was lining up a free kick, but the Inter wall kept creeping forward, and Collina wasn't having it. He made Totti retake the kick 3 times, booking 2 Inter players in the process. His stern words silenced even the most vocal complainers. It was classic Collina, firm but fair. Later that year, Collina refereed the Champions League final between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. It was one of the most dramatic finals ever. Bayern Munich had taken an early lead of 2 goals and held it for most of the match. As the game entered injury time, they were moments away from lifting the trophy. In the space of 3 minutes, United scored twice to equalize and an additional goal to snatch the victory. And through it all, Collina kept his cool. After the final whistle, he even consoled devastated Bayern players. It showed his firm yet empathetic side, always maintaining control while understanding the human element of the game. And Collina's career reached its peak in 2002 when he was selected to officiate the FIFA World Cup match between Germany and Brazil. He did an amazing job on the task of a lifetime. This was really not easy. Collina made excellent judgments the entire time, and the match progressed well. Brazil prevailed 2-0, but Collina really stole the show. Collina officiated the Valencia vs Marseille UEFA Cup final in Gothenburg on May 19, 2004. And this game is really memorable because of a contentious call that had a big effect on the outcome. In the 45th minute, Collina made the bold decision to send off Marseille's goalkeeper, Fabian Barthez, and award Valencia a penalty. Barthez had brought down Vicente outside the box, but Collina judged that the foul had continued into the penalty area. He refused to back down in the face of complaints from Marseille players and the large stakes. Valencia went on to win the game 2-0, and the penalty turned out to be important. And during Euro 2004, Collina officiated a group stage match between Denmark and Sweden that became infamous for reasons beyond his control. Both teams knew that a 2-2 draw would see them both progress at Italy's expense. There were allegations of conspiracy between the teams after the match, which finished 2-2. Even though there was no hard proof of match fixing, the event showed the difficulties referees had in upholding fair play. Collina's vigilance throughout the match was noted as he closely watched for any signs of unsporting behavior. Yeah, he was serious. And not only did Collina's skills make him exceptional, but his presence did as well. His piercing blue eyes and bald head became iconic, and players frequently remarked that it seemed as though he could see right through them. Now, that was even more noteworthy. Collina exuded authority. He never yelled or overreacted, controlling even the most rowdy players with a simple stare or a few well-chosen words. Players also valued his ability to communicate clearly in multiple languages. Collina wasn't just feared, but also greatly respected. They knew he was always fair and well-prepared, which gave him a special place in the football world. Collina had an effect that extended beyond certain games. He raised the bar for all referees. His thorough preparation became the gold standard. His ability to manage players without losing control showed a new way of officiating. Collina proved that referees could be respected, not just tolerated. Collina's preparation was legendary. Before big games, he'd lock himself away to study the teams. He'd watch hours of footage, learning player habits and team tactics. This gave him an edge on the pitch. He could anticipate plays before they happened. And Collina was modest in spite of his success. Throughout his tenure as a referee, he maintained his day job as a financial counselor. He gained even more respect from players and fans for his level-headed attitude. And eventually, his fame even grew beyond football. Collina starred in Pro Evolution Soccer 3 in 2003, making history as the first referee to feature on a video game cover. And that's kind of a big deal, right? His book, The Rules of the Game, has been translated into more than 10 languages. Collina even started speaking in public and making commercial appearances. He became an advocate for children's organizations and the Red Cross by using his position to promote worthy causes. There were difficulties throughout Collina's career, okay? I don't want you to think it was all sunshine and roses. His signing of a sponsorship agreement with Opel, who also sponsored AC Milan, by the way, in 2005 caused controversy. This was considered a conflict of interest by the Italian Football Federation. Collina decided to leave Serie A rather than fight it. The football community was shocked by his decision. However, Collina's impact didn't stop there. He shaped the future of officiating by taking up positions with FIFA and UEFA. 2010 saw him promoted to head of referees for the Ukrainian Football Federation. He went on to lead the FIFA Referees Committee. He promoted the use of VAR and goal line technology in refereeing while serving in these capacities. And we can see Collina's influence in the refs now. He's acknowledged by many as an inspiration. He raised the bar with his emphasis on preparation, physical health, and effective communication. Present-day referees want to possess the same balance of respect and authority as Collina did. And one of Collina's lasting impacts was improving the relationship between players and refs. He showed that refs could be both firm and fair. Players knew that with Collina, they'd get a straight deal. This mutual respect helped reduce on-field conflicts. Football was starting to become a genuinely worldwide sport during Collina's career. In crucial international matches, his steady performances contributed to the growth of confidence in the fairness of the game. When Collina was in charge, fans knew the focus would be on the game, not controversial decisions. Collina's achievements speak for themselves. He was named IFFHS World's Best Referee 6 years in a row, from 1998 to 2003, and that's not easy to do. No other referee has come close to this record. He officiated the finals of the Champions League, UEFA Cup, and World Cup, the triple crown of football refereeing. However, what really makes Collina unique is the respect he acquired. He was praised by legendary players and managers who are usually the first to criticize referees. They trusted his judgment, even in heated situations. And let's be honest, all of you right now can probably imagine a referee that you really don't like. Now imagine if the players actually respected the referee, right? That would be pretty different. And it was a big deal. Collina's story really shows that even in a sport dominated by superstar players, an official can become a legend. His career proves that with skill, integrity, and presence, a referee can earn as much respect as any player or manager. Collina didn't just officiate the beautiful game, he helped shape its very soul. So there you have it, the incredible story of Pierluigi Collina, the most feared and respected referee in football history. What do you think? Who's your favorite referee and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into football history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from the beautiful game. Hit that notification bell too, so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.